All right, so we have the c.viper character guide out right now. This is a 7-minute video about, give or take, and it's just going over, I believe, just the mechanics, the core mechanics of her gameplay. We get one of these for every DLC character. So we're gonna see if maybe there's some things that we haven't seen yet. I doubt there's too much craziness that we haven't already seen through the gameplay and through the character gameplay trailer. But we'll find out. We shall find out. Let's see. Crafty mobility. Okay. Yes, correct. Array of devices closes gaps quickly. Right. Makes sense. Falls in line with her Street Fighter 4 gameplay. Okay. Interesting right off the bat that they would show this. Obviously, I think they're implying that OD burn kick there is plus, which would be really, really nice because she can cross up with that too. But does this also mean that crouching heavy punch into Thunder Knuckle feint is also plus because she's doing a tick throw off of that? Like, that would be crazy. That would be actually insane if she could do that. And be plus. Right. Okay, Thunder Dash. Looks a little bit slower than in Street Fighter 4, but it's pretty much to be expected. The heavy version looks fully intact. Looks like a great anti-air. Right? Right. Yep, very punishable on block, of course. The tracer combination stuff, we did know about this, yep. 1 bar of drive gauge for that. But it looks like it does pretty decent damage, for sure. Very decent damage, and good Oki, as we've seen in the gameplay stuff. Yeah, I think they're setting up that to be plus. Based on the gameplay we're seeing right now, I think they want us to believe that that's plus. Which is crazy, if that's actually the case. That's really crazy. Okay, safe on block. With less risk on top of additional damage. Okay. I doubt we'll be using that move too much because we want to use drive gauge for super jump stuff, but we'll see. Different distance for light, medium, and heavy, right? Wow, the heavy one goes far. Really far. Okay. Safe on block, the grounded ones. That's good to know. Right, knuckle pursuit or double burn. Double burn is the plus on block one. I think it's interruptible though. I think. But wait, hold on a minute. If the grounded burn kick is safe on block and the follow-up is plus, can't you just not do the follow-up and then parry? Sort of like what Kimberly does? Like, I feel like everyone's going to try and stand jab there to beat the kick follow-up for the plus frames, right? But then you just don't do the follow-up and you perfect parry. Just like what Kimberly does after forward heavy kick. That's going to be so annoying. That's going to be so annoying to deal with. And if you try and parry the follow-up, you're just going to get thrown. So, like, don't do that either. Man, that sounds silly. That actually sounds silly. Okay. Man, they really made that safe. The grounded burn kick. Okay. Already looking pretty broken. I'm not going to lie to you. Grounded burn kick is looking way more powerful than it ever has been. Yep. Double burn is plus. We knew that. Okay. OD version hits on the way up. That is quite a bit of range. That's really nice. And it does hit crouchers, which is cool. You saw that too. Drops you straight down, right? That's intact. I thought they might actually give a difference between the medium and heavy versions, but it seems like they're pretty much the same. Seems like that's also intact from Street Fighter 4, where medium and heavy are the same. Light stops you in place. Okay. Yeah, that looks so good. That looks so fast. Okay. Same trajectory as the heavy version. Oh, so maybe I'm wrong. If they specifically say same trajectory as the heavy version here, that means that the medium version of air burn kick is probably a little bit, it probably goes a little bit shorter of a distance than the heavy version, I'm guessing. Okay, interesting. So they did make a difference here. They did actually give, that's really interesting. That's really interesting. Because in Street Fighter 4, if you're going to cross up, you're always doing the same trajectory burn kick. You're always doing a medium or heavy, like it didn't matter. It's always the same distance, right? That's interesting. That's going to make for some very nasty potential setups where the medium could stay in front and the heavy version will stay behind or go behind for a cross up. I'm already thinking this. My mind's racing right now. That sounds crazy. Send shockwaves through the ground. Yep. Clench those cheeks. All right. Okay. Type shit. Yep. Looks fully intact. Looks a little bit faster, actually, than Street Fighter 4's Seismo. Yep. OD version. Okay. We haven't seen much of the OD version, but it looks much shorter. It looks like it goes much shorter distance than the EX version in Street Fighter 4, which went almost full screen, but not quite. One bar of drive gauge for the high jump. Yep. Or super jump. Other fighters would die for. That's right. That's right. The mobility other fighters would die for. That's going to be hard to stop because you can just cut it short with light burn kick. Well, no one's... Wait, what did it say? No one said that the game was easy. Time to get more training in. That's what I like to hear. Focus Force. This is a move I really want more info about. So let's see. Let me read that. Absorb an opponent's strike attack or release the button to perform... Wait, what? Produce a protective barrier in front of you. Absorb an opponent's strike attack or release the button to perform the attack. Okay. Right. Because you can just use it for combos too. You don't have to counter something to use the follow-up attack. It can be canceled while held with a forward dash. That's super interesting. It's like an FADC. Okay. Okay. So wait, she kind of has like parry drive rush, but it's parry dash. Bro, they wanted this character to be insanely difficult to deal with. They want everyone to despise this character in the right hands. That's crazy. That is actually insane. Oh, wow. Oh, I see. Interesting. So I'm guessing the EX version gives you that held down property pretty quickly. Whoa. She has focus dash through fireballs. I see. I see. So the OD version, you still have to charge it a little bit for the crumple follow-up. Wow. Right? Ooh, snap. Okay. Yeah, and that actually gave her back quite a bit of drive gauge there. By the time the combo was over, she had half a bar back and then gained almost a full bar just walking up for Oki, right? Or could gain a full bar walking up. Yep, she can do that in Burnout. Okay. when she has the install. Cool. Has full invincibility. Now, did they specify that for level 1? Let me go back real quick and just make sure. It doesn't say. It actually doesn't say if it's invincible. We heard different things from different people at Tokyo Game Show. I'm guessing it's not going to tell us. Wow. Okay, interesting. Interesting. All right. Yep, invincibility on level 2. Can be canceled from OD burn kick also. Hard luck rejector. That's a sick name for a level 3. That's such a sick name for a level 3. So cool. She's so sick. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, really cool level 3. Really, really cool level 3. With the fist at the end. Yeah, that's sick. And this is the critical art. Yep. Very cool. Very cool. I love the little nose thing. I don't know why I just hit my neck. But yeah. Cool. Okay. No. Wow. Definitely some interesting stuff in there. Not a whole lot that we hadn't already seen, but I know there was one thing. But yeah, this is really interesting. Oh wait. Ooh. Oh, you guys see the ink? You guys see the ink there? Man, they really want this to be focus attack. This really is focus attack. Really cool little touch there. I love that they added that ink effect from Street Fighter 4. That's awesome. Yeah, I wonder, it didn't specify how long you need to charge the EX version, the OD version. I think you need to charge it less than the regular version in order to get that crumple state where you can get a full combo. Very interesting. I'm excited to see what this move brings to the table that we don't already know right now. It's going to be a very interesting thing to see for sure. All right, that was the c.viper character guide. Like I said earlier in the video, there wasn't going to be a whole lot that we hadn't already seen in this video, but there were some interesting things I'm very excited to check out. Focus Force when the character drops. A lot of the feint stuff that looks plus on block is extremely intriguing, and I'm super excited to try out the character. Like, follow, subscribe for more content on Viper. I will be covering her very extensively when she drops, so if you're interested in the character, please give me a sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.